Today we're going to be talking about these shoes and how they are pretty darn good for disc golf, even though they're not disc golf shoes. Now, if you're anything like me, you're cheap. I don't like buying things that are like extravagant, that are overpriced. Not that I'm saying that like other shoes are overpriced, but compared to these, they're like 3 times as much. And what I'm talking about today is actually a pair of Skechers. These are the Zinger 2.0, the Arwen. I don't know why it has 2 names, but it does. And honestly, this has been what I've been wearing for the past couple months now. And they are incredible. There's a sticker on the bottom. Now this is what the shoe looks like. Pretty cool, pretty stylish. It's got a gum toe and then white for the rest of the sole. It comes in black. It also comes in white, but I am kind of afraid to wear white shoes, especially disc golfing, because they get dirty really quickly. This shoe has an upper made of synthetic Duraleather. And because it's made out of this Duraleather, it's basically, I think Duraleather is just a cooler way of saying foam. It's got a bunch of like fake stitch lines for the design, and it's got some perforations, but because it's made out of foam, this shoe is very light. I can barely tell that I'm wearing this thing. It also has this pattern on the bottom that kind of grips any kind of terrain, especially for disc golf. It's really good. It has a heel and a toe that has like a little bit of reinforcement, which if you play disc golf, you know that those are very key parts of a shoe not wearing down. You're either pivoting off the toe or you're pivoting off the heel. Now, I live in Michigan, which means that currently it is winter, and it is... Oh, it's been a winter. We recently got a rainstorm, which froze. After that, got a bunch of snow. So all of our courses around here are not only covered in snow, but as soon as you start walking on it, you start slipping because there is ice everywhere. And I mean everywhere. The tee pads were icy, the paths in between the holes were icy, the fairways were icy. Hey Eric, what's in your bag?
I got that one, latitude. This one is a destroyer. I got an orange one, a green one. That's a buzzsaw exclusive. And then here's this. And that's how you put it in there, you know? This here. And then that's how all your discs fit in the bag. I feel like I'm missing something. That's all of them, I think.
Sick.
I don't know how many.
Which I thought was a perfect time to test these bad boys out for real. I decided to not wear boots and just go with these shoes and see how well they held up in the tundra. What's another word for tundra? The avalanche. Nope, that's not right. I was very surprised about this shoe. I know it's made out of foam, so it should withstand most of the liquids trying to get in, but I played a full 18 holes and it held very well. Tee pads were shoveled at least 1 through 11, and the question is, are they waterproof? No. They're not. By the end of it, my feet were wet. As soon as I got home, I took my socks off. The shoes themselves dry really quickly because they are made out of the foam, so there's not much material that like locks in the moisture, but they were not waterproof, which is something that a lot of people like to have as a shoe. And obviously, like, this is one of the brands that a lot of people are talking about right now, Vessi. Those are $180, which a lot of people do not want to pay. These, on the other hand, no, they're not waterproof like the Vessis, but they're comfortable, they're very lightweight, and they're pretty stylish, if you ask me. If you have a Skechers outlet near you, these go from the normal price of $90 down to $60. At least the store near me, because it opened pretty recently, they have been doing this buy one, get one half off sale. So I ended up picking up 2 of these pairs for $90. that's a great deal. I don't know if that deal's always. It seems like it, because that store opened a couple months ago and it still like says, oh, look at this great deal. And I know what you're thinking. This is not a disc golf shoe, but in all honesty, there's not really a proper disc golf shoe. I've seen it all on the disc golf course, and I'm pretty sure you have too, between the skateboard shoes, which was me up until I bought these, the hiking shoes, the regular everyday tennis shoes, flip-flops. I mean, I've seen people barefoot playing disc golf. So really, there isn't an actual like proper, this is what you need to wear if you want to disc golfing. And because of that, I think that this is a really good deal. You might think I'm crazy, and that's perfectly fine, because I'm going to be wearing these, especially in the summertime, because these are very comfortable. They're pretty breathable. They're lightweight. I've already said all of those things multiple times in this video, but trying to get the message across, so listen up. If you paid attention the first time, I wouldn't have to say it 17 other ones. Skechers has always been one of those brands that I wanted to wear, because every single 90s show, like Nickelodeon Guts, would give you like a year supply of these, which probably back then was awesome. But if you think about it, a year supply of shoes is probably 2, maybe 3 pair. Unless you're getting them like regularly, like purposely going there every month to pick up shoes, you don't really need brand new shoes that often in a year. So maybe it wasn't a good deal, but it sounded super cool. The only thing that I wish these did was like when you do that and they would light up. Skechers, can we make those? Can we make the disc golf version, the completely Corey disc golf version, where you hit and it lights up and then you throw and like twist and then, you know? Let me know down in the comments, would you wear something like this? Would you ever wear Skechers in the first place? What is your favorite shoe? And are you excited for me to make a review of those? What would a completely Corey signature model look like? Probably red, or at least have red accents, because that's my brand. But I don't know. Maybe even just this shoe, but instead of the gum, like a red toe. Oh, that would be so cool. Oh, Skechers, I'm available.